Grand Rising. It's good to see all of you, or anyone that was able to make it. As we could see, the glitches are continuing as we are in a holding pattern. And you could feel very drained being in this holding pattern, as I am. We could see there's not a lot of people on right now for some reason. But these are the glitches that are happening. And as we move forward, we're seeing this play out, these real life examples to show people, this is the wacky, the wild and wacky energy that we're in right now. So we're constantly getting many glitches. Have you seen any glitches? You could let us know in the chat right now. But we are actually in a time loop, and we're going to be sharing about this today. When we are tracking the Schumann resonance, sometimes if we sit back and view it from a higher vantage point, we could get some of the clues and the codes that we need to help us understand what are the experiences we're having. And for the second day in a row, I find it a very interesting synchronicity. It's like we're in a time loop, and 2 days in a row we had a power spike of 32 on the head, right on the dot, 32 both times. And it really shows us this holding pattern that we're in. Oh, Amy is jumping timelines. If you are jumping timelines right now, please smash the like button, hit that like button, share the link. Some people aren't getting this message for some reason, but it's okay. We keep moving forward no matter what. We're experiencing a lot of these things that help us get the lessons that we need for our expansion. Please take the time right now. If you're just tuning in, could you kindly smash the like button? It helps others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe, select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even set an alarm on your phone. It could be called the Our Everyday Lives alarm on your phone, and just know that we will be here no matter what the glitch is. We're here 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Immediately after we are done with this live here, we are moving over to Patreon. We're going to have the Sunday sermon on Patreon. The link is in the description if you'd like to join us on Patreon. And we have everyone collaborate together. More people, more special guests today. Patreon is blowing up like never before, and it's really great to build these communities right now. If you enjoy this in the community, we have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Rumble. All of the links are in the description and at the pinned comment. What we see right now is we're in a holding pattern or a time loop, and we just keep looping the same thing, and we're still in the same energy. And we're in this holding pattern. God is actually holding us down. God holds us down and says, what are the lessons? Are you learning your lessons? Or what do you have to do? It's forcing us to go inside. We're trying maybe to get energies from outside of us, right? Sometimes you say, oh, if I can experience this, then that. But, when you have no... there's basically no endorphins at this time. It's done on purpose. You want to get satisfaction. You want to, feel good about things. Well, you know what? God sometimes says you're going to have to sit in this energy. 2 days in a row, we actually hit exactly power 32 in the Schumann resonance, which is the frequency of the planet. And all biological systems are influenced by this Schumann resonance. We are all forced to go inside at this time. And it's not easy to just go inside. We've lived a life. We've had certain experiences. We had certain expectations. And we're witnessing all of these strange glitches that are happening in the reality. We're experiencing strange glitches. And we actually have video evidence of people that are experiencing these strange glitches right now. It's all happening in the world right now. Many strange glitches. And as, I'm experiencing that we're in the time loop, we could see that the Schumann resonance is giving us this energy theme of the time loop. You know, I was doing some research on YouTube, and I saw that there was a man on a plane, and he freaked out, and he was screaming to everyone that he was caught in a time loop. And you know what's happening right now, and there's 3 examples in recent time where people were on a plane and they had these weird experiences while they were at high altitude. Something strange is going on. So, you know, as reality is breaking down or the veil is falling, you know, however it manifests, it could be overwhelming. You know, recently also, if you saw, there was a woman on a plane. She freaked out. She said, that person is not a real person. That's not a real person, she said. And she started to freak out. So, you know, when we have this video evidence of you know, these reactions of people that are caught on camera, and again, if you have seen any of these videos as well, please share it in the comments. A lot of people don't like it, Mountain Goddess. It is very draining. It's very draining to go through all that. You know, it's like you could have like a 2-hour flight, but it still winds up taking you 8 hours with everything that you have to do to get there on time. But yeah, a lot of people are drained with all of the old world is fading. It's very sluggish, right? It's very slow, and we wanna rise up, and we want to move to a world where everything is moving like faster or flowing. Like, doesn't it seem forced, right? You get on the plane and it's so forced, but we're headed to a world where it's flowing. Flow versus force, full video on the channel page. We can't force the issue. We're going to have to flow. And as we continue to flow, all of a sudden our experience becomes lighter and brighter, and that's what we're going through. We want to have an experience that's lighter and brighter and be very flowy. And float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Are the butterflies in the chat right now? We are floating around. And we're soaring to new heights. You're getting your wings. And once you have your wings, you could start traveling around. You could be happy. You could be hopping around like a bunny. Who knows? You know, you could just experience all these changes right now. So what we saw, and I see the interesting synchronicity. We're in a time loop. We're in a holding pattern. We're in the same energy. I'm going through this right now, like all of you. We're like, when is this going to end? This has gone on for too long. So a man on a plane freaks out, says he's in a time loop. A woman's on a plane, says this person's not real, starts freaking out. As reality continues to break down, or the veil begins to fade, right? Some of you know the veil is falling down. There goes the veil. And all of a sudden, you're starting to see reality for what it really is. You're seeing people, things, and situations for what they really are. And it could be overwhelming. You could see the reactions of these people. I don't really know the ins and outs of why it seems to be even less at high altitude. If you would like to comment on that in the comments, why does it happen at high altitude at a higher rate right now? It could be very overwhelming when you are experiencing things you've never experienced before. You know, even myself on my journey, I don't have it all the time. I know many of you do, but I've had experiences of seeing, you know, things that I've never seen before, or hearing things. And when it's the first time you have this type of experience, it could be very overwhelming. So as the veil continues to fade, this channel and community is going to be very important for others. Each and every one of us are going to be like a lighthouse. Even myself, I've experienced, you know, a few things, and I'm looking at, you know, an experience. I'm saying, oh, Sampaku, there it is. And if I didn't know everything that I knew, I could have been very overwhelmed. And you could see this rapid change of things that are, said, this is not real. Like that woman said, that's not a real person. And she was very overwhelmed and overcome by it. But when you start to learn more about reality, when you start learning more about the universe, you don't have to be afraid of these things. We could just accept them. And as we move forward, that's why we're here to teach people. These things are going to become part of the norm. Last year, when we had the X3 class solar flare, and it's the video is still on the channel page. I said this is going to become the norm. So things are rapidly changing, and these experiences are becoming more of the norm. And you know, we want to be accustomed to these things. And when we start to learn, when we expand our consciousness, some people keep asking still, what is the event? The event is the expansion of human consciousness. So don't be afraid of these things. You know, when I go through these experiences, I'm not afraid because I have some background experience of it. When I had my very first experiences with some of these you know, things, maybe you could say lights or sounds outside of the visible light spectrum, right? Remember, we see invisible light. However, visible light is only a small fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum. We are third eye blind to many of these things. So more and more, we're seeing these things that are popping up, that are happening, and that's why we want to share and collaborate, because I can reflect on myself. And when I had some of these experiences, and it was very overwhelming to me at the time. I was scared. And what we're seeing is especially when you have video footage of these things, we could see a man freaking out that he's in a time loop. And we are all feeling like we're in a time loop right now. We could see it's the same energy, and you're like, I've had enough of this energy. We've had enough of this energy. We want to exit the time loop. We're exiting the time. You could write exit the time loop. It is time for us to start moving forward. Let's all get on the same page and start moving forward, because when we all get on the same page and we move forward, we start building bigger and better things. Vibrational synchronization, since the beginning of the channel, it lasts the test of time. When we sync up vibrationally, then all of a sudden we cause a massive wave. Constructive interference waves, right? When we have two waves, we're going to come together and make a tsunami wave. And we can improve you know, the quality of what we're creating. Remember, everything is part of our journey. We are creators, right? Even on YouTube, they call them content creators. We're here to create. And we cannot create from a place of fear or guilt or shame. We have to create from a place of love. And that's why we have to raise the vibrational frequency. And there are other frequencies that influence us, like the Schumann Resonance. Can't run from it. Can't hide from it. Got to deal with it. Got to rise up. Got to overcome. Got to push through. This is the authentic journey. It's not the everything is unicorn and rainbow journey. The last 2 years of my life have not been unicorns and rainbows, but still I keep moving forward. And that's what you have to focus on at this time. You have to keep moving forward. That's why it's a little difficult when you're in the time loop. Remember, a lot of retrogrades happening also as well. Remember, if you think about these things, it's not spiritual wackadoo stuff. Everything carries a vibrational signature or an energy theme. Rewinding, revisiting, right? Things have happened to us. It's being revisited so it could be fixed, and then we could move forward. And that's the energy theme that we're in right now. I, like all of you, I always want to keep moving forward. I want to keep growing and expanding every single day. But sometimes we have to take a step back, sit with it for a while, so we could take a giant leap forward. When we sit back and say, oh, you know, like, how do I move forward? Sometimes we have to go through this massive shakeup. Shake things loose, shake it around, so that we could start moving forward. And this is just the authentic journey that we're on right now. And it's a very powerful time period. It's a pivotal time period. We are in a time loop right now. The energy theme seems to keep repeating, and you're like, oh my God, when is this going to end already? Do you say that? Do you say, oh, when is this going to end already? So, oh, we got hashtag summer crew trending in the chat right now. Yeah, we're putting together the summer crew. We're just chilling out for the summer. So that's where we have to, we don't want to be serious. We want to be lighter. We want to have some more fun. Full video on the channel page. Don't you want to have fun? Last the test of time. So we're sitting in the loop, and you could say, why are we sitting in the loop? We're sitting in the loop so everything can be revealed to you. As I sit in this loop, I'm seeing it's giving it more time because the illusions and things, everything is starting to reveal. People are revealing who they are, right? We just want, that's why I didn't go 1, 2, 3, okay, it's back. God is saying, start seeing what's going on. Start learning. You have to learn through firsthand experience. Start seeing what's going on. And then, now, once you have seen it all, everything's been exposed to you, you know where to place your attention. Because you might be placing your attention on the wrong people or person, the wrong situation. These people or situations do not serve your greatest purpose. Are they increasing? What are you getting out of it? Are they increasing your vibrational frequency, or are they draining you? And that's where it's all a learning experience. Nobody knows. You have to go through this stuff. So the Schumann Resonance is showing us we are in a time loop. Are you experiencing a time loop? You're in this repeated energy. You want to break free. You want to move forward. Why don't you share it in the comments? Right now, we're headed over to Patreon. The link is in the description. If you would like to join us, we're all going to collaborate together on Patreon. It's going to be great to see each and every one of you. Share this video link. Share this video with the hashtag Schumann Resonance, because people are learning about our reality as a frequency, right? And are we tuned into the higher frequency, or are we tuning into the lower frequencies? It's time to change the station. We're changing the station. We're staying focused on the reality that we want to create. A brand new reality that's better for all people. Don't fall into the fear, guilt, and shame. Don't be pulled off your timeline. Stay focused on what you're creating. And then in the end, you will become the person that you came here to be. I love each and every one of you. Please share this video. We have a video 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. If there are any glitches, you could literally save an alarm on your phone, but your phone should go off when we go live on the air. If you subscribe, please subscribe and click that bell, select all. And this is just a time period where we're settling things in for the great work that we're going to be doing in the future. It's a bumpy road right now, but then eventually, once we get through the bumpy road, then we can all concentrate and focus on the growth. So I will see you all on Patreon right now. We're going to be starting that right now, and I will be back on tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I love each and every one of you. Share the channel, hit the like button. Go to the channel page and the description for all of our links across all platforms. I'm grateful for the support right now. Stay focused. Believe in yourself. Don't lose yourself. Believe in yourself. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.